Ladies and gentlemen, by way of explanation, last night at the official weigh-in at the Sunshine Police Gymnasium, Perry Nicolau and Tony Militek were there ready to rumble for tonight's prepared and proposed semi-main event. Perry Nicolau was right, Tony Militek was right, but this afternoon Tony and his team, Ivan Refo, ran through to say that Tony Hollywood Militek and his lovely lady, in fact only his lovely lady, was involved in a very serious car accident that necessitated an emergency mission to a hospital either at Werribee or Geelong. So we apologise on behalf of Ultimate, Tony Militek and Perry Nicolau were ready to rumble, but emergency situation led to that fight being cancelled. So ladies and gentlemen, we come now to our current semi-main event. Super middleweights in the ring at this time. It's South Aussie versus the Big V. Ladies and gentlemen, when you welcome in the blue corner with George Bindis, his mentor, from Elizabeth, South Australia, the home of Australia's great rock and blues singer, Jimmy Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, last night's scaling 72.15 kilograms. Wearing blue trunks with white piping with a touch of red stars. With a professional record of 4 bouts, 2 wins, 2 losses. When you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Melbourne Town for the first time, Darren Phillips. And across the ring, already one of the most eagerly sought after Team Ultimate Kickboxing Hotshots, scaling 75.25. He's unbeaten. 2 big bouts, 2 powerful knockouts. When you welcome, wearing white tie trunks of blue, red, and white, the gladiator, and Themelakis. Referee in charge, Graham Woodell, to give final instruction. 3 rounds, super middleweights in the ring at this time.
Well, referee Graham Woodell about to get us underway. Last minute instructions here for our semi-main event. Evan Themelakis out of the red corner, the Johnny Shearer Sunshine Police Youth Gym. And Darren Phillips from South Australia. This one's scheduled for 3.
Well, the absolute powerhouse, Evan Themelakis. Very, very much an up-and-coming fighter.
Comments from the former Australian Cruiserweight Muay Thai champion, Mark the Hammer Castanini, ringside with myself, Michael Chavello. You're watching the Ultimate Fight Night, brought to you by Ultimate Promotions, Johnny Shearer, Paul DeMacaulay, a couple of the finest matchmakers in the country. Evan Themelakis, 2 dynamic KO victories from 2 kickboxing bouts. Can he make it 3 from 3 here tonight?
I believe Evan did have a spot of bad luck when he travelled over to Perth recently in the fight, however.
It was a conventional boxing contest, that one there for Evan. And who will ever forget earlier on in the year at the St Albans Sports Complex, Springbank Sports Centre, when Evan knocked out Chris Aindu in the first round, a stunning round kick to the head. And he's just knocked down Darren Phillips here in the first round. Only a slip, says Graham Woodell, but I reckon Phillips has maybe been a little bit shaken here in the first stanza. Nice front kick to the midsection from Themelakis.
Very powerfully built fighter, Evan Themelakis. Big upper body, lots of power in the shoulders and the arms, of course.
Phillips just overwhelmed so far by the power and the aggression shown by Evan Themelakis. Themelakis wades in the game with a body shot. Nice right uppercut, that ironclad uppercut. Phillips forced to cover up for dear life. Sweeps out with the leg kick, that'll be a count. And the crowd certainly love what they're seeing so far from Evan Themelakis, the gladiator.
Well, the South Australian now just intent on just covering, and that's not a good tactic to have against the fighter of the calibre of Evan Themelakis.
Darren Phillips has been stunned here in the first round. He's not a confident camper, boys.
Well, Themelakis, he'll go downstairs, upstairs. He's just not a headhunter. He's not, for a fighter of relative novice experience, he's very, very good. He puts
big right hand there. Themelakis might have robbed him again. The big right hand, the body shot, he goes down. Well, Phillips may be saved by the bell, but will he get up from it? No, it's all over, says Graham Woodell. It's another first round KO.
Well, it's a stoppage by the way of body shots from Evan Themelakis. And a great stoppage from him, just too much power for the South Australian. The South Australian is totally overwhelmed and outclassed here tonight. But Evan Themelakis, he is certainly going to be a force to be reckoned with. Just have a look out for him when he's got 10 fights under his belt, and he's going to be certainly something special.
Put your hands together for Darren Phillips. He came to fight. He was blown away, but Darren looked for him coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, right on the bell of the first round, your winner by knockout, the gladiator, Evan Themelakis. Evan, come across. Evan, the crowd response indicated you've got a tremendous following already. Yet you're young, only a new kid on the block, but certainly going well. Congratulations on another big win.
Thanks very much. It's the crowd that gets you going, and without the crowd, I've said it before, there's no kickboxing, and try to keep them happy. That's why I perform. They're happy, everyone's happy. I'd like to thank Johnny, my trainer, putting on a good show, all the mates, all transporting services, wherever you guys are. And everyone for coming.
Thanks, Evan Themelakis. Darren, he came across to Melbourne. He didn't know what to expect, of course. An audience. We've had a lot of good South Australian fighters here, but he just didn't give you a chance to get organised at all.
Yeah, I noticed the weight difference straight away. Just hit me with everything. Those few kilos. 3 or 4 kilos. Yeah.
You'd like to come back again and to try a second time?
Come back, go the distance, show you what I can really do.
Okay, Darren Phillips, he'll be back. Okay, never mind there, George. George Benitez. Johnny Shearer.